Well, hello and welcome to our Stevenson College apprenticeship discussion. My name's Liz and I have Debbie with me as well. We're from the apprenticeship team. We've also got with us 3 of our current apprentices. So first of all, I'd like to just go around and ask you all to tell us your name and what apprenticeship programme that you're on. So shall we start with Charlie?
So I'm working at Dorothy Government currently with Key Stage 5.
Is that called a teaching and learning?
Teaching and learning apprentices, yeah.
Lovely. Okay, so Archie, can you tell us, just introduce yourself?
I'm doing plumbing and heating level 3 at the minute. I'm working at Loughborough Uni.
Brilliant. And you're in your first year of that, are you?
Yeah.
And we have Melissa. Can you tell us?
Hi. Oh, sorry. Hello, I'm Melissa. I'm doing teacher assistant course, and it's my first year. Yeah.
And you're working at a school, is it?
Yes, I'm working at a mental health school.
Lovely, great. So if I can just ask you why you chose your particular apprenticeships. Melissa, why did you choose to do this sort of apprenticeship?
So I've been working with children since I was 14, like helping them, but I wanted to do more, and this apprenticeship opened so many doors for me into more teaching careers that I wanted to do. So, and also because of being in a mental health school, it opened a lot more doors as well. So it was really helpful. That's why I chose this course.
Brilliant. And Archie, what about you? Why did you choose to go into plumbing?
I've just always done odd jobs with, say, family and my dad and stuff, and enjoyed the plumbing stuff that we've done more. So I just thought I'd give it a go, to be honest, and it worked out well.
Did you do a course before at college or anything?
No, I didn't. No.
Yeah. So what did you do before the apprenticeship?
I did A-levels at first,
right.
But pretty much halfway through I didn't want to do them anymore. I wanted to be more hands-on in that and just get stuck in a bit more.
Good. So you changed course and you're happy with that decision now?
Yeah, definitely.
Lovely. Good. And Charlie, why did you choose to do your apprenticeship?
2 younger brothers with special needs, so that kind of led me towards education, and I've worked in a few other placements that involve special needs children and various disabilities, so I just kind of wanted to go into that pathway, helping special needs.
Lovely. And what did you do before? You were on the course with us before, weren't you?
Yeah, I've been at Stevenson College since 2016, so I'm currently on my last year with care.
Brilliant. Right, good. And what did you do before? You were on the course with us before, weren't you?
Yeah, I've been at Stevenson College since 2016, so I'm currently on my last year with care.
Brilliant. Right, good. Can I ask you another question? How you actually found the apprenticeship? You know, where did you see it advertised? Did somebody tell you about it? Charlie, how did you find your apprenticeship?
Sorry, Sharon Stevenson, my tutor, she told me about it.
Yeah.
So I used to work with older children instead of nurseries, and she said to go for an apprenticeship. That'd be the best way.
Right. And was it then advertised, or did you just come along to the apprenticeship department at Stevenson? And
I just came to the apprenticeship department at Stevenson.
Great, good. And Archie, what about you? How did you find your apprenticeship?
Basically, I was just looking on like government websites and stuff at first, and then one came up on there that was Stevenson College. So then they invited me in for a kind of interview day.
Yeah.
And that process, they showed me loads of the jobs that they've got in for plumbing and heating, and then went through that.
Yeah. So that was via the National Apprenticeship website, was it, that you saw it and you applied via that? Yeah. And that was the actual apprenticeship that you've got now that you applied for?
It wasn't at first, no. I applied for another one with EMH Homes.
Yeah.
And I got pulled in through that, but then they showed me the Loughborough Uni one, and then I thought I might as well go for that as well. And got in.
Yeah. And Melissa, what about you? How did you find your apprenticeship?
I was looking online and it was one of the first ones on the top, and I clicked on and followed on the rest that it said online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. So that when you say online, was that on our website or was that the National Apprenticeship?
National Apprenticeship.
So if we can just stay in on the theme of the application, can you just tell us what was involved in the application process? You know, how did it go after you'd clicked online there? You came to us at college, did you? How did it work? How did you find the process? Melissa, you want to? Yeah.
I thought the process was really fast and efficient. I applied online, and within a week I had an interview at the college to see how I felt about it. And then within the next 4 or 5 days, I was having another interview at my apprenticeship place. The Stevenson College really were fast and helpful and made everything really smooth for me.
Good. That's nice. That's nice. And Archie, what about you? How did you find the process?
So on my interview day, I was just given a few sheets with like contact information from the employers that I was going to apply to.
Mm-hmm.
So I just sent my CV in and a quick paragraph about me, saying that I was interested in the job, and then from there I got an interview and obviously went on to get the job.
You came to see us at college first, did you? And we did a sort of pre-interview and we looked at all your levels and everything. That's the way it went? Yeah. And then you went for your interview at Loughborough. Yeah. Was that a difficult interview with the employer, or was it all quite relaxed?
I think the interview was okay, but it was more like, it wasn't just the interview. We had like teamwork tasks and speaking in front of people and stuff like that. There was loads of different parts of it. So interview was probably like one of the easiest parts of it compared to the rest.
Yeah. So it was easier with us at college. It was more relaxed, but then at the interview with the employer, was there a lot of other people you were in competition with, or?
I think there was 6 going for the job on that day, but there's 2 days of interviews, so 12 overall.
Good. And what about you, Charlie? How did you find the process?
I found it quite quick and easy. When at college, I had lots of support to find the best apprenticeship for me. Then when I went to the school, the interview was about half an hour long, and then we spent the whole day there doing teamwork and knowing the kids and what they expect of us, which was quite easy to do. Yeah.
Good. Did any of you do a trial before you started, or did everybody? Yeah, you did a trial, did you?
Yeah.
Did any of the other two of you do a trial first, or did you go straight in?
I went straight in.
Yeah. Did you as well, Archie? Yeah. So if we move on, so if you can just can you tell me a little bit, just so people can understand what sort of things you can do as an apprentice? Just tell me a little bit about your job role as an apprentice. Melissa, what do you do on a daily basis? What is part of your job role?
So I'm a teacher assistant at a school, and it specialises in children with bad history and mental health issues, and it's basically just trying to help them get back on track and into school. A lot of them haven't been in school for a lot of years, so with me I'm trying to help their confidence and making them want to carry on with school. So we're just there supporting them in the lessons, and making sure that they're staying in the lessons and that they're getting the best out of the school.
Brilliant.
That's what I do.
Excellent. Good. Sounds like a really interesting job, that.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
Yeah. Excellent. So Archie, what do you do then as a plumbing apprentice? What's on a daily basis?
I work as part of a team, so we mainly maintain the buildings and all the plumbing work. So where your water and gas pipes are in the building, we'll maintain them. But then we also get involved in more big projects. So if a building needs stripping out, all the pipes need to come out, and you want new stuff in because there's potential leak points, then that's what we get involved in. So I'm on first fix and stuff like that as well.
Yeah. And do you find you're learning fast then? Do you think you?
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier being able to do it. I'm not really someone who can read a book and learn like that. It's a lot easier getting hands on and getting involved.
Yeah, so apprenticeships, they are good for people who want to learn by doing, aren't they? And you think you're one of those people, and yeah. So you're getting an increasing amount of responsibility, are you, all the time, being asked? Yeah.
It's been similar from when I started, because it's just like the whole campus you're responsible for. But like I probably got more involved in more like in-depth things as I've gone along.
Yeah, that's good. And you are only in your first year, aren't you? So your apprenticeship is going to be 4 years long, right? Is it? Yeah. So so you're at the beginning of it. Must be a lovely place to work, that, at the university, with all the students around, and it's so big and bustling, isn't it?
A lot of different things.
Yeah. You enjoy the atmosphere, do you?
It's good,
yeah. Charlie, what about you? What do you do on a daily basis?
So I work with mainly sensory students. So most of them are non-verbal and don't have most mobility, so we have to feed them, change them, hoist them, and get them up to task, and then we have to write out forms of where we can see them improving, where we think they could improve, and then write all their 50 things up.
Yeah. And do you feel that you're learning a lot when you
Yeah, quite a lot, because we've had a lot of training, which I've found a lot easier instead of just working from a book at college or anything. By doing it by hand, it's a lot easier, I think.
Good. So you're not expected to know it all when you go in.
No.
You're getting a lot of instruction and training from the teacher there, do you? Yeah. Excellent. Good. And you're enjoying that, are you? You feel you?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Brilliant. Excellent. So if I can ask you, I'll keep with you, Charlie, ask you what you're enjoying most about your apprenticeship at the moment. What's the thing that you're really enjoying?
Seeing how much you can watch the children improve. So it's quite rewarding to see them progress from struggling from one part, and then you help them continuously, and then they can actually do it themselves.
Yeah. So
it's quite rewarding.
Yeah, I bet there's a great sense of satisfaction with that.
Yeah,
seeing them improve, and yeah. You work in a nice team of people.
Yeah, there's 5 staff in my classroom and 12 children.
Yeah.
So I have 2 one-to-ones, and I mainly work with them too because they're sensory, and I do all the filling out of forms, and I can watch them progress, and then I'll write like a little diary, and then I've watched them progress since September.
Yeah, brilliant. That's great. Lovely, thanks. So Archie, what about you? What do you enjoy most about your role?
I like it, like seeing it as the stages go on. So from the start, when it's like quite dull and sort of worn down, but then as you progress through like fixing in the new pipe work and stuff, you see like an end result. So it's nice to see like from start to end, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can see exactly what you mean there. It is not. It must be nice that to feel you've accomplished something at the end of a job. Yeah. So is there anything else you enjoy, or?
I just enjoy working there, to be honest. It's not, like you say, it's a nice environment, and the lads that I work with get on really well with all of them. So it's nice to go in and enjoy the work, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks. And Melissa, what do you enjoy most?
My team that I work with, so there's like 10 staff that work at the school, and we all get along, and we're all from different backgrounds, we all had different things, we're all different personalities, but we all seem to really come together. I like that, like we're a really nice team.
Yeah.
I also just enjoy really making the kids happy and seeing them go from being really angry or really upset to being really happy by the end of the day, just by the smallest little things that we do. Like the other day we were playing with water fight, and just seeing all of them running around laughing and smiling was just great and amazing, and it's one of the best parts of the job, just seeing them happy from a small thing that you've done.
Yeah, that is a great thing, that, isn't it, to feel that you're really sort of changing somebody's life like that. That's
yeah,
great.
and them coming up to you and thanking you, and they missed us. Like this week I've had a message from the school saying that the kids are missing school already, and it's been a week off, so they're already missing us, and that part makes you happy.
Yeah, fantastic. What an accomplishment. Great. Right, I'm going to hand over to Debbie now to ask the next few questions. Is that all right, Debbie?
Yeah, okay, I'll take it away. So as part of your apprenticeship, obviously college attendance plays a big part in that, and we do either block release or day release. So Archie, I know the plumbing, obviously you come in on 1 week blocks, don't you? So
Yeah.
how have you found that? Sort of what's the split between sort of classroom and workshops? How does that work for you?
So it's pretty much half and half. So we do about 2.5 days in the classroom and about 2.5 in the workshop as well. I think it works quite well because before we go into the workshop, we'll go over like what we're going to do in the classroom and do the bookwork first. And then you kind of have more of an understanding when you go into the workshop. Yeah.
Yeah, and the support from your tutor there is obviously works well for you as well.
Yeah, I get along really well with him, to be honest. He's a nice guy, and you don't feel like he's like a teacher really. More like you can talk to him about most things. Like,
yeah, okay, that's good. And Charlie and Melissa, I know yours is day release, isn't it? Well, Melissa, you come in, I think, don't you, on day release? Is that right?
Yeah,
you come into the college.
I come in on a Thursday.
Okay.
And it's really nice. It breaks up my week. Coming in for the day, learning and also helps with all the other people on the apprenticeship that are on the same as you, and they can help you because they're a bit further on, or they know a little bit more, so they can help you with what you're doing. And if you're stuck on something, they can advise you like, oh, I did this. So that's quite nice coming in on that day. And yeah, it's just a nice break kind of from like teaching to then going in and you're learning, and then you can take it on back into the school for me.
Yeah. And Charlie, yours works a little bit differently, doesn't it? Because I know there's a group of you at the school, isn't there? So I think Jackie, your tutor, comes out and sort of gives you lessons there and supports you that way.
Yes.
Do you still find that works for you?
Yeah, it does work for us because most of them, the students that are in the college at the course, live around the school in Hinckley. Yeah. So it's easy for them. And instead of having a day at college, it will set the children's routine so they actually know us better, and then having it just after school with Jackie, it's a lot easier because it's more calm and relaxed.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. So yeah, so there's different ways of obviously doing that off the job training, as we can see there. But another big part of the apprenticeship is obviously having your mentor in the workplace. So it might be a supervisor or somebody working alongside. And do you feel that you're supported by your mentor in the workplace? So Charlie, have you got somebody specific, or is it more of a team effort? How does that work?
I've got mentors. I've got my class teacher and the deputy head. So if I have any questions or anything that's worrying me, I can talk to them, and they've always helped me fill out forms that need to be and help with coursework if need be. Yeah,
so you've got that support there.
Yeah.
And for yourself, Melissa, how does that work for you?
Yeah, so my supervisor works in the team with us, so sometimes I'll be in the classroom with her, working with the children. And my head teacher's always around, coming into the classes, seeing how everyone is. So yeah, a lot of support from everyone. Whenever you need it, they'll come running and help you. So it's really, really supportive team.
Yeah, brilliant. And Archie, you've said obviously you work with a really good team. So again, you feel supported in the workplace?
Yeah, on a day-to-day, I work directly with one guy. So we go around together, and he'll work in, say, one room, and I'll work in the next room. And if I need anything, then he's obviously right there. He's a good guy. Have a laugh with him and stuff. Yeah, support you well. And then, like, management-wise, if there's anything big that you need, you've got there. At the uni, they're quite good. They support you with pretty much anything that you need.
I think that's everything. I think we've covered most things there. Have you got anything else to add, Liz?
No, just to thank you all for your thoughts. I think it's really, really helpful for other people to see, that you're actually doing the apprenticeship now and getting so much from it. So thanks for your time.